on then, let's take stock of how the US markets shaped up before we start trading session on the D Street. US stocks futures were little changed Sunday night after Nasdaq Composite closed at a fresh record high, with investors bracing for a crucial Federal Reserve meeting this week. Dow Jones Industrial Average of futures rose 25 points, of very flat 0.05%, and S&P futures edged 0.05% again, and Nasdaq futures added 0.05%. So very flat moves coming in as of now. Those moves come after the major averages have finished a very strong week last week. Now remember, in particular, the Nasdaq Composite closed at a record, rising 2% for its second winning week in a row, and S&P 500 gained 1.6%, posting its best weekly performance since early August. Now, the Dow wrapped up its first positive week in three. The strong gains came in after the latest economic data showed a weakening labor market, and tame inflation spurred hopes that Federal Reserve will cut interest rates when it concludes its meeting on Wednesday. Now, the market was last pricing in a 96% certainty that the central bank will lower interest rates by a quarter percentage point, with a meager 3.6% likelihood of a steeper half percentage point cut, according to the CME Fed Watch tool. So right now, the important key to watch is the Federal Reserve's interest rate cuts that is due on Wednesday. FOMC meet, and we are penciling in a 25 bps rate cut is what the market is penciling in. And remember, Wall Street has been on a winning streak. Last week also, we closed on record high levels on the indices, especially the Nasdaq Composite gaining almost 2% in the week. But let's take stock of how the crude is really shaping up. As far as oil prices are concerned, we do see Brent crude that's sitting at that it's $67.21 as of now. The oil also rose on Friday after Ukrainian drone attack suspended loading from the largest port in western Russia. But gains were capped by the concerns about the U.S. demand. So as far as Brent crude futures is concerned, that is settling at $66.9 a barrel, up 62 cents or 0.9%, and WTI is finished at $62, a gain of 32 cents or 0.5% coming in on WTI as well. So that's how crude is sitting at.